Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Ground game's going to need to be good. They get 16 on the game's first play. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense is all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So they come to the line, 2nd down, they need 14 yards. From the shotgun, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 14.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And the Rams are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to be out of bounds, so nearly a pick 6. But the consolation is he has set the offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
2nd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dobbins. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And he cannot get in. Man, he is close. We're going to mark him down at the 1. Here comes a big play. 4th and goal.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
It's Nix on the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. From his own end zone, it's Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He was brought down by
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
On the play. First down, Rams.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
Stafford's pass complete to Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Broncos 0.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have a 1st down. Well done. Scramble for a gain of 10 to move the chains.
10 yards.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Kobe Turner on the tackle. It's a pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
45-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Kobe Turner in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of
Ball
9.
on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. Here's Dobbins. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground. And
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And the Rams forced the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Rams.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. First down and more inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
14. Broncos, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. He had the long touchdown run the last time he touched it. Here, the gain is 7 to start the drive. Second down, it's Stafford. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10.
This offense just continues to struggle finding any sort of rhythm, and it all starts with the pass protection. Even when they do account for all the defenders and they get a hat on a hat, they're just losing the battle up front.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Braden Fisk on the stop. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And the worst place for a bad mistake. The defense comes up with the recovery. This is the best starting field position you could ever have. 1st and goal from the 1. Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time for Williams. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is first touchdown of the new year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
7-yard pickup.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Second down, they need 3. Back to throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Throwing. Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To start this on the ground, it's Williams. Room to run past midfield. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. It is second and 6. It's another run here for Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He looks forward for maybe a yard. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
This will be second and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Allen there on the tackle.
The tackle by Zach Allen. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
37-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper.
And Mike, even though it's just the third quarter, if this drive would have ended with an offensive touchdown, this game is pretty much over. And next thing you know, the defense says, hey, we need to make a play. We got to figure out a way to stay in this game. And boy, do they ever. They come away not only with the takeaway, but they take it back for a touchdown. And now we got ourselves a game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
To throw is Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Play action, Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He slams it in there. And he is in. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10. their own 21-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 52 yards.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Nix to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Exiting the pocket right. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. It'll be a 35. That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And this is not going to get the job done. Not by a long shot. Well short of that line to gain. They have turned it over on down. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the 1st down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's Dobbins. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. He'll give it to Dobbins. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is brought in the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, he's had himself a big game here, and he's up over 100 yards, but no touchdowns up until the point right now. So he's able to check that last box, and certainly he's been the star of the show, and I love the fact that they reward him down here near the goal line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st down, Stafford. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Stafford now on 2nd down. Right side, complete to Nakua. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, but at a bare minimum, milk the clock, leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to get the ball back to your opponent. If you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Williams. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Stafford going to give it to Cora. Cora, first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get two. They're going to try to run it in. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. A short game down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the defense stiffening here. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw is Nix.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
What a huge play. 4th and goal. Here's Dobbins, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down, Rams.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throw it. Nix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He had the touchdown run on that previous drive. He's got 9 more to start this one.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. A give, and here comes Williams. 1st down and more past midfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to extend the lead.
Broncos 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced to his right. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.